The Air Force ManTech program is really focused on driving affordability into our weapons systems, manufacturability into our weapons systems.
We're at Compass Technology Group. They're running our project called the Advanced Radome Diagnostic System, ARDS for short.
What we have found is with the manual tap tests that the depot typically uses, we don't discover problems with the radomes not being properly repaired or missing areas that need to be repaired until we get out to test in the field after the depot. And then we have to do rework, and usually leads to 80 hours plus of rework that needs to be done.
Radomes are very important to a plane's ability to locate targets, to locate the ground terrain, to make sure that it sees weather ahead of it. So we need to make sure that those radomes are at their peak performing capability, and this system helps ensure that we're doing that. This system will allow us to test the performance midstream or even at the beginning to give us a baseline to know how to best make those repairs.
We take millimeter wave radio frequency measurements, and by using those measurements we can look at the transmission and reflectivity of different objects and materials. So we use those to look at the paint thickness or the layer thickness of the radome and evaluate its health and performance.
This is about the third year of the project. It started off as a handheld unit that we were using to measure radome transmissivity. We transitioned that to a robot, and now what we're doing is using that data to go do further testing and proof of concept on radomes. The ManTech program is important to innovation because they pull technologies that are in the development stages. They get them ready for prime time to allow us to then push that into production. So they help us bridge that gap of technology readiness to get us to a spot where we're ready to transition.
Really, for us to ensure that our warfighters have the capability they need, we need to invest the government dollars in building that industrial base. We need to ensure that the suppliers exist, that we have domestic suppliers, that we have access to suppliers so that we can provide the capabilities that the warfighters need.